Doesn't mean I don't tussle, folks. You know, when you're hustling, there's gonna be some tussling, okay? But I don't do beef. By beef, I mean grudge. And what I'm going to do is lay out a logic proof way why we should all adopt not doing beef, okay? Here's the thing. Have you ever noticed this? Whenever we have a beef with somebody, it's never someone at the same level of intelligence. You know? Because it's the same level of intelligence, you're getting along. It's either with somebody who's more intelligent or somebody who's less intelligent. And here's the thing. If you get into a beef with somebody who's more intelligent, they will just pop, disappear from your life. They're not going to feel bad about it. They're just waiting for you to wisen up, and then they will pop, come back into your life. I don't understand how it works, but it works like magic, just like that, okay? But here's the thing. If you have a beef with a person who's dumber than you, oh, I'm so sorry. Here's the thing. You're exponentially going to get dumber and dumber and dumber as time passes. That's the slope, you know? So let me ask all of you now. Do you all like beef?
No!
Yeah, there you go. Don't do grudges, don't do grudges.
No beef.
You know, one of the main things is, another reason I will tell you a real life story. I'm getting out of my second failed marriage, yeah? You know, for an Asian, come from we do everything A+. This is like, one divorce was one thing, two divorce, so I took it badly. And even worse, I think I really tried to make the marriage work because it was my second one. Turns out it was with a narcissist. Yes, so this is one of the things I figured out most recently, is that when you let go of a grudge with anybody, and this is how I like heal myself, is you automatically also get rid of all the projections that you got from that person. That's another reason why I don't do beef. I like my clarity of thinking, which is another bar that advice comes in. The pursuit of clarity is far better than the pursuit of happiness. Mainly because the path of clarity does lead to happiness. The main mistake that most people do is they're just focusing on the happy and they all get confused. So all roads lead to Rome. I'm just giving you the more efficient one. But advice. This is what I'll say about bullying. Who here gets bullied?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Been bullied.
yeah, I get bullied. Okay, when I was a kid, it used to make me really scared. But as a 40-year-old adult, I hope I have better strategies, and I do. These days, when I get bullied, I already know. I'm in their head. And here's the thing. They took me, opened up their head, put me in there, closed up their head again, without my consent. Right? So what do? I do the same thing that I did in recovering from that relationship. I make myself a cup of tea. I pull up a comfy chair and I introduce myself to all of their animals. Their domesticated ones, their wild ones, and even their feral ones. And here's the thing, I've domesticated all of my feral animals. So I start domesticating their feral animals. By this time, they're going to be very, very, very confused if they're still beefing with me. Because they're going to start liking me as a human being. They're going to be forced to see me as a person. Now, hopefully I'm still not in their head by now. But if I am, and this is where the shadow of the bard comes out, I make my way to their personal library. Everyone has a personal library, and I always start with my favorite section, early childhood trauma. A little mischievous, but here's the thing, what I'm trying to say is, I too operate in the ways of the bully, but the only thing I'm going to do is bully you into loving yourself. Speaking of love, another god advice, you know, how do I let go? When I see a narcissist, no, I actually just see a person who loves themselves. Okay? That is all I see. Most people, we should be loving ourselves at that level. What we're talking about when we're talking about the problems, Let me ask it in this way. Ask yourselves, who do you know in your life that is devoted to themselves? It's easy to love ourselves, but it's much harder to be devoted to yourself. Devoted to yourself means you care so much about the quality of your thinking, about how you love, how you show up, how you communicate with other people, how you connect with other people, right? So yeah, bad advice. I think self-devotion is better than self-love. So I'll say, yeah. And so anyway, coming out of these two bad marriages, something had to change in how I was approaching life, guys, and girls, and people.